Uganda has been condemned for coming out to pass the anti-homosexuality bill into law, and some of the Western countries even went as far as cutting direct aid to government, while others diverted it to civil society organizations. Well, some of those people are now here in an international workshop trying to find a way of partnering with the country on donor aid evaluation. The Minister for General Duties in the Office of the Prime Minister, Professor Tarsis, Kabwegyere, met with a group of international donors to discuss a study on the collaboration of partner and donor evaluation. Professor Kabwegyere, in his address, questioned the donors on the rationale of cutting aid to Uganda for enacting the Anti-Homosexuality Act.
Now, if the male and female now can no longer be together in the creation, then where would the concept of creation end? Where would human society be? But when you do this like we have done, then people are annoyed and then aid is cut off. And yet we are together, in the so-called humanity.
The minister urged international donors to separate political issues from development to ensure that the well-being of ordinary Ugandans is not compromised.
Why can't somebody study the priorities of Uganda and say these are the priorities of Uganda and these are our priorities, and we sit down together and see how these priorities can be complementary.
Some of the donors NTV questioned about whether they will continue funding projects following the passing of the anti-homosexuality law declined to comment.
I would really not comment on this because we want to keep evaluation independent of operations.
Professor Kabwegyere also took a swipe at the international institutions such as the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund for reportedly fueling corruption in the country.
When money comes into a system and it is not known by the people who are supposed to benefit from it, those who know will use it to the disadvantage of those who are supposed to benefit. So how much knowledge is available to Ugandans of how much money is coming from the World Bank, from IMF, or even the aid that is coming in?
The World Bank officials in Uganda declined to comment on the minister's remarks. The minister called on the donors to focus more on strengthening economic management of development assistance through the budget. Suhail Mugabi, NTV.